Welcome, everyone. The ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this. The battle for the national championship and college football immortality. A moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And it almost feels like we were destined to get to this point. The top 2 seeds of the college football playoff have survived. They've been on a collision course all season long. They've come through the challenges and the distractions, and now they'll fight for that beautiful trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on a squad from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So Tulane's offense will get the first swing today. Well, here we go, Kirk. The energy in this place is tremendous. We are 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion.
And think about it, Chris. These 2 teams have put everything into this to get to this stage and this opportunity. Let's see who can handle it better.
First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Using his legs here, and he will be stuffed for no gain. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets into space at the 50. Has the first, still on the move. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain down to the 25.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense, short of the first down marker. Offense getting set, second down play here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a 3rd down.
Will he score here? Touchdown, Green Wave. Solid debut for this offense. And wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kirk.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with a mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
When he runs it into the end zone, that'll push the lead up to 8 points. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Alabama's offense gets their first crack now. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He'll hand it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Getting set. Here's second down. On the ground, it's Miller. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a third down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but with the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important third down to try to convert here.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Back to throw. It's Milroe. He's running out of time here. Got him. He's sacked.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there.
Well, this returner's about to get an earful, but at least the coach isn't as mad as they would have been if they ended up losing the ball.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it. Here's the second down play.
Most offensive coaches will be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man coverage, but I'm curious to see if they're going to test this DB again after that coverage.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Big-time gamble coming up. Coach going for it this close to his own end zone. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Tulane. Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he converts the 2-point try. That makes it a 16-point game now. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he fields it inside the 15. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. So here comes the Alabama offense back out of the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Breaking free at the 35. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. On the ground, it's Young. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
On the return, it's Williams. The coverage team brings him down, and that will do it for the first period of play. And it's Tulane on top right now, Kurt. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. With juke to get free. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 30 now. At the 10. Touchdown, Green Wave. No chance to catch him. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last drive stalled. They're forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Here's the handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. With the return, it's Williams. Oh, and he's got some space here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike. A one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting. The yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
Now the try for the 2-point conversion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Barnes. And he's stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They can't build on their lead here. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
0.
Turn starts inside the 15. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Boy, he comes up just short of his first down, but a nice job of picking up some yards on third and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you, and in this case, it wasn't quite enough to pick up the first down, but he gives them a chance.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air, and they keep it going here. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down. They're going to throw the football. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40. A new set of downs after that completion.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Wow, 1 minute this quarterback is surveying the field for an open receiver. The next, he's pulling it down, tucking the football, and putting into the end zone for a touchdown himself.
Now the all-important extra point. Offense looking. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And this is caught. How about that? The fake works, and they add 2 points. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the kick is a swift kick, taken by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick return at that time. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? The shotgun handoff here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Pressure is coming. And the junior able to get home with the sack. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th, but they can't convert this 3rd down. And there's the handoff. Breaks a tackle into the clear. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on 1st and 2nd down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on 3rd down, but it's still 4th down. Can they pick up the 1st?
And the returner is brought down. the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw, looking for his big tight end. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to the left side. And he pulls it in for a big gain. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Tulane.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown? That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
Coach makes a decision to go for a 2-point conversion. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And tackled there by the defense.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's got it inside the 15. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Tight end makes the grab. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Back to pass. It's Milrow. The pass rush closing in. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Now it's second down here.
Here we go.
He'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Crucial third down play right here.
Here we go.
Can he get there on the ground? The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And the punt team makes its way onto the field.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. No huddle here for the offense.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never...
Football comes out. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Running with purpose. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run. Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Milrow. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
Well, already playing with the lead here in the national championship, this defense is opportunistic. Eyes on the football, running to the ball, good team pursuit. When that ball hits the ground, they jump on top of it for a critical turnover.
They finally come up with their first sack of the game. Do it by blitzing the DB.
Love to see the secondary get involved. I know it's a bit of a risk. You play some man coverage behind it, but you can see how dangerous it can be when you decide to bring these defensive backs because of their speed and how quickly they can get to the court.
Breaks into the clear, and the ball to the ground. And the ball will bounce out of the end zone, so it's a touchback and a takeaway for the defense. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
He eludes the rush. And this is going to be a safety. So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll kick it away from the 20. And here's the return. Offense on the field to take over. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. To throw, it's Thompson. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Running play called on 3rd and short. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to third down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. You got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Jukes to get past a man. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Green Wave. And the beatdown continues.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it. They come up with that touchdown.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more.
So they decide to run it in on the two-point conversion, and it turns out to be the right call. Put two up on the board.
Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. Runs through the defender.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31. A solid run, good for first down yardage. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The game makes it second and medium. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. They'll try to run for the first down. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. And it's Tulane on top right now, Kurt. And in this battle for the national championship, it has been a beatdown so far. Not what you hoped for. Let's review how we got here. 1 quarter away from crowning a national champion in this college football season. And here comes the punter onto the field. Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. On the move, looking deep. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play call? Up.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets them up near midfield in 1st and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Looking to throw. It's Thompson. He's moving out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on 1st down. Take a shot downfield. One thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a 1st down.
And the defense says not again. They wouldn't let him get loose for the scramble. Brought him down for a short gain. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Man, the offensive coordinator told us before the game they consider any one-on-one deep shot an advantage. But they couldn't connect on that try. Give credit to that defensive back, man. He played that perfectly.
Inside the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down, and this drive keeps going.
I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just give him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers.
Touchdown, Tulane. And this one is getting ugly.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. It's a fake PAT, looking to throw for it. And he makes the catch, the ultra-rare fake PAT for 2 points. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice...
Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the weight.
Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. At the 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Bama. There was a foot race, and he won it.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user have not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And the extra point was up and good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Thompson. He's moving out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. He breaks free now, has room to run. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's going to pull it down and run. He's got space looking for the end zone here. Touchdown, Green Wave. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This has been a long afternoon for this offense. All that's left, try to get some consolation points here. Bringing pressure. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there. 2nd and long, backed up at the 7-yard line.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points. And here we are in the 4th quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator.
It's a safety. So after giving up the safety, here's the free kick.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. To the air. It's Thompson. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. Just one play, they're just shy of midfield now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaks loose at the 40. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. First down and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down. Comes up short. Second down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Going to try to use his legs here. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Dump ball's caught by the running back. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Thompson. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Touchdown, Tulane. And the route is on. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions.